Hey all, and welcome back to another video in the month of Myers. Today we're going to be covering Halloween 6. A very interesting movie, to say the least. I'll be following the same formula I did last video with Halloween 5. If you want to check that out, I'll have a playlist with all of the month of Myers videos so far if you want to check out my reviews on the other films. But since you guys really seem to like that formula, the first match will be a match without commentary. So within that match, I will be going over a scripted review of Halloween 6, and then there will be 2 matches after that with commentary with me playing the build. Let's go ahead and go over the build. We have whispers. It is revealed in Halloween 6 that Myers heard voices. This works. It also works because the cult gives him orders. He at least initially listens to it, whether you go with the theatrical cut or the producer's cut. He definitely listens to the cult at least at the start. Corrupt intervention, Thorn, corrupt intervention, intervened within Michael's life and now Danny's life and really everybody's life. It is a corrupt force and it intervenes in everybody's life. Then we got Jolt, because Mikey freaking explodes a dude's head. You could probably use Overcharge instead if you wanted to, but I decided to go with Brutal Strength, which probably would have tied with Overcharge, but I wanted to use Jolt, because Jolt is going to tie in with one of our add-ons, and I think it'll be very fun. Myers is very brutal. He breaks through a metal door. He's a bit of a brute within this film, while still being a little sneaky. The J. Myers Memorial, because he doesn't spend like a great amount of time stalking. He usually gets to action pretty quickly within this film, and at the end of the movie, when he does finally get to his climax, he does not stop swinging, so we have infinite tier 3 to sort of capture that feeling. What would a movie lore build be without a Ebony Mori? So of course we have it. On to the matches. Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, a movie that had more title than the Game of Thrones Daenerys. They eventually settled on The Curse of Michael Myers because of how difficult and frustrating the movie was to make, which doesn't bode super well for the movie. Speaking of multiple titles, there are multiple cuts. There was the more action-filled theatrical cut and the more plot-heavy producer's cut. I'll be going over the theatrical cut since I still haven't seen the producer's cut. I count my lucky stars every day I haven't seen the producer's cut. One of the most important things for me is how the threat in a slasher is treated, especially Michael Myers. The character should have a solid shroud of mystery, and Halloween 6 decides to tear every bit of darkness around the character apart. The producer's cut makes it even worse by making Myers a simple henchman, evil, walking on 2 legs, leashed like an attack dog. The image of him standing with the rest of the cult members looks so awkward. He looks so out of place, with the only objective on his mind being to find the nearest exit as fast as possible. And then there is the infamous, how do I put this gently? Uncle Myers has a child with his niece Jamie. I don't think I need to say much on this. It really just speaks for itself. The theatrical cut tries to avoid these topics, but like a really bad stain, if you look hard enough, you can still see the remnants of the wretched plotline all over the carpet. Speaking of the plot, I'd say it is better than 5, but that's not saying much since 5 had no idea where it was going. There was no real feeling of a goal, it just feels aimless, roaming the galaxy. From 6, you get the idea as to what the characters want, and the characters. Unlike 5, they all feel different, at least. I'd say most of them definitely have a reason to exist, other than Danny. He just goes nowhere. They build him up to be, once again, more answers to Myers. He hears the voices that Myers heard when he was a child. Everything must be explained to the audience. There is no bit of mystery to be had. Jamie is also killed extremely early on, which isn't the best move. I'm completely fine with Jamie dying, but this early into the movie, it just feels like a slap in the face. She survives so much only to die within the first 15 minutes. And just like 5, the much more interesting character gets replaced with a far less interesting one. That is not to say Kara is as bad as Tina. Absolutely not. You'd have to really try to make a character as bad as Tina. She's sort of the opposite of Tina. She doesn't say as much, not nearly as loud, thank God. She's very protective of her kid. She just feels a little empty, other than that character trait of being a protective mother. We have Loomis, who is also the opposite of how he was in the last movie. Thank God. While it is interesting to see Loomis on the edge of his rocker, it does paint him in a really bad light, and I think they push the envelope a little too far with him in 5. He's a lot less likable in 5. In this film, he's such a sweet old man that finally looks to have moved on from Michael Myers. You just want to give him a hug, especially when he's reeled back into it all. Tommy Doyle is brought back, and he's just odd. Our introduction to him being Tommy is staring at Kara Strode, spying on her, our hero. Paul Rudd's performance feels really quirky. It is entertaining to watch, but I can't see it as a natural progression for the character, unlike Halloween Kills Tommy. I think it mostly is due to Rudd's odd performance. And of course, we have Myers. Right off the bat, the mask is so much better than the previous films. Myers was played by 2 actors in this movie, the first being George Wilbur, who played Myers in Halloween 4. Director Joe Chappelle found him to be too bulky, and I agree. I always felt Myers was spookier as a slender character, being able to hide in the shadows much more effectively. It's harder to buy a huge brute being able to engulf itself in shadows. At least it is for me. The second actor to play Myers in H6 is Michael Lerner, and he is more slender, but it's just wildly inconsistent since it just swaps between these 2 actors. He moves fine for the most part, but at times he just moves his arms a little too much for me. It's like he's frolicking through a garden, but I don't blame the actors. Apparently the director was extremely odd when conveying how he felt Myers should be played, saying the actor should move like water and odd stuff like that. When committing murders, Mikey looks great with some of the finest kills in the franchise. In the theatrical cut, you get more gore, while the producer's cut cuts down on all of this gore, but you really get the same kills overall. For example, Myers electrocutes Kara's abusive father and his head explodes in the theatrical cut. In the producer's cut, he just dies while getting electrocuted. The head explosion is pretty rad, but then you get some really terrible edits in the other kill scenes. One scene legit feels like some sort of 2000s YouTube video, while in the producer's cut, it isn't vomit for your eye. It's a give and take for both of these cuts. Some aspects are better in one. The producer's cut has more Loomis, while the theatrical cut has more Myers. You win with some aspects, but you lose with others. I personally will always pick the theatrical cut over the producer's cut, since as stated earlier, Myers isn't just another henchman in it. He kills nearly the entire cult within the theatrical cut. Granted, he does it in an absolute horrid strobe light scene, but there are quite a few highlight moments from this film for me. But there's a decent amount of terrible things as well. It's a very mixed bag, but at least it's a short mixed bag, being only 86 minutes long. It's a roller coaster of good and awful emotions. One thing you can most certainly praise in the film is its ability to capture the feeling of autumn. It oozes October through its veins, and I love it. On the flip side, its music is horrific unless you're watching the producer's cut. You just can't win or lose with this movie. It's just there. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I would definitely put it over 5 Resurrection in the Rob Zombie films. For every cool idea it has a bad idea to match it, so I guess my feelings towards this movie are just But anyways, those are my thoughts on Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. I hope you enjoyed. On to the matches. Ormond again, dude, what? Did they increase the chances of going to this cursed map? I don't want to be here. Nobody wants to be here, especially me. I guess the survivors probably want to be here, a smidge. Not that it's like as survivor-sided as it used to be, you know, back in the day it was horrible. Wow, they're like all over there. That's crazy. That is just nutty. And I'm going up against the same Claudette I went up against last game. So she might immediately know I have the funny, unlimited no-ed. I also know she has life though, so I guess it goes both ways, right? No one's here anymore. Thank you, Whispers. No one's at the main building either, so she's migrated over here. Yeah. Can you see me? Cheater. How dare you? Oh, I think she might have head on or something. Yeah. I had a feeling. Scratches don't just stop like that most of the time unless you have like deception or something. And I don't think she, even with the funny fast walkie perk, I don't think she would have had enough time. I think I'll just down her actually. Oh, I know you had head on, right? So they're over here too. Hello. Get as much stock as we can. That's a decent amount of stock. That's a good amount. I think one thing that I always do wrong with Infinite Tier 3 is I don't slug enough. I hook too much because I'm like, oh, I got Infinite Tier 3. I don't think this add-on, it's strong, do not get me wrong, but I don't think it's as strong as a lot of people hype it up to be. Like, you can still loop him like a normal M1 killer. He still can only travel so far, you know what I mean? Nice. Gonna 99 it for now. Oh, very good. Make this tile a little less safe. I want to keep my small tear radius for just a little bit longer if I can. Because one thing that Infinite Tier 3 actually does is it gets rid of one of Mikey's biggest strengths, and that's his stealth. Which is something that not a lot of people really give notice to. They're just like, ah, yeah, but you got like all the insta-downs and stuff. And it's like, yes, you do have that. You do have that. That's very true. I don't want Chaser there. There's so much going on. I don't want them to finish this gen if I can help it. Whew, holding W, baby. I don't know if I should just pop it or... Alright, yeah, let's slug here for sure. Hello, drop it. Boink, boink. But yeah, I think it's something that I don't do enough when I'm using Infinite Tier 3. I used to play Tombstone really weirdly too. Vault, yeah. Very nice. Oh, someone's over there now too? No, that was from the very start. That was at the very start, yeah. And now I think we can hook them a smidge. I don't want them to finish either of those two gens. I want to keep the gens as fast as possible. I find because as soon as they realize you have Infinite Tier 3, they start doing the gens very fast because they don't need a heal. They know that. So if someone's over there, no one's over here. They might both be over there. There's one of them. There's Claudie. Going in there. She's probably gonna walk out, yep. She might... I actually think I got rid of that pallet. Not that one, though. Yeah, very fast to get back on it. Do I make that? Probably with Bamboozle I would've. Nice, got more aggression on that. Start heading over here. Picks her up. That hard? Big regression. I don't know if someone's over there or not. Let's pick her up. There's someone, not someone, there's a hook right over here. But yeah, since you have Infinite Tier 3, I think one of the biggest strengths is being able to just slug. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, but I don't really want to slug. Not to that extent, because I'm like thinking with my nice guy attitude. Because when I'm on a time limit, I always tell myself, oh, well, I have a time limit, so like I should do as much as I can. But with Infinite Tier 3, I'm always like, oh, well, I don't got a time limit anymore. I should be nicer, whatever. And it always bites me in the butt. Going. Okay, she's gonna keep going. Darn. And then gens start flying. There's no one nearby, and there's a hook right here, so I guess I might as well do it. Going. Okay, she's dead on hook. That's good. That's something I shouldn't forget. Get as much regression as possible. don't see anyone coming. Oh, I do. I do. Hello. Oh, you're the Claudia I heard earlier. That's a little odd. You had life from the last game. Now someone might go for her now. Or they're on gens. Played nice last game and there it is, yep. Yeah, if you want her, you're gonna have to trade for her. I will accept this. Up you go. There we go, now we have her on Death Hook. And you're over here. Ah, you're trying to immediately go back for it. No, 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 sir. No one's on this gen, good. Where's Nia? Oh, Nia is backing off to Shack, which means this person... Okay, they're both in this corner. Yeah, very good. They have a lot of pallets to play with here. Ton of pallets. Oh, she's dead. Yeah, fake it. Doink, doink. Make the area as unsafe as possible for the future. I still have to watch it though. Gens can go by very quickly. Doink, doink. Deception? No, you legitimately went in there. Okay. Maybe she was worried about being slugged? I don't have an intention of slugging her here. It's not very advantageous for me, I think. They have a little bit of progress on this. Let's try and get that as low as possible. While it is nice to keep the 3-gen low, you never know if they pop one of them at the 3-gen. You want to make sure you have as little progression as possible. Nice. Bonk, bonk. She still has Shaft to play with, and I think... No, there's no pallet here. Okay, they just rescued her. Ah, you hesitated. Nope. Aren't you dead on hook? So we can get a Moray? Sick. Ugh. Nice. This knife is a knife that I've gotten a lot more attached to. I think it looks really cool. They didn't even touch that. Interesting. Maybe there's a gen back here. Oh, wait, did I hear someone? I did. Oh, they're both over here, I think. Oh, above me. Right? Yeah. That sounded really, really loud. It sounded like she was right in front of me. That's a little weird. Yeet. Up you go. Now, if I were this Claudia, where would I be? Whispers hasn't... Oh, okay, there she is. Have I not hooked the Claudia at once? Because I think... Yeah, let's go for Claudia. Shack palette wasn't used. She still has that to play with. Bum 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 boom. Boom boom. Boom. pretend she didn't fall for it. There we go. Now you have to give it to me. Very nice. Bonk, bonk. Now we can just build up bloodlust because there's not really a ton of pallets over here. She might finish the last gen. And if so, good for her. Doesn't matter really if this girl has adrenaline though. Locker? No. I think she might be on her first hook then. Yeah, because she was slugged for a long time. Oh dear. I didn't realize she was slugged for so long. Now, Whisper should be able to tell me which of these gens she's been working on. Not that one. She's somewhere in the middle here. There you are. Oh shoot. You can both die together. How romantic. Oh, just you then. She's like, wait, no, I don't actually want to die. Take mercy on me, take mercy. Take mercy, take mercy. I'm sorry, fresh out of mercy. Ran out of that a while ago. Oh, you just float there. Fall to the ground, dang it. Fall to the ground. Okay, on to the next match. Dead Dog, a map that isn't Ormond. We didn't even get Eerie of Crows. What is this? Is this an actual Stalky Boy video? Am I actually doing Stalky Boy things right now? Oh, there's somebody. Does she see me, though? Oh, looks like she does. Excuse me. I can smell you. I can very much smell you. Oh, come on, you guys don't want to feed me. I'm so hungry, though, mister. I'm so hungry. Where are you, Claire? Like there? It's fun to just keep scaring them off of the gen. There you are, Claire. Thank you. A little bit more. Maybe she won't see me. Looks like I'm right. I hear a gen behind me being worked on. I should be able to fully stalk her, I think. Yep. This map might be a nightmare to deal with Infinite Tier 3 for them. Especially once they just lose all of their pallets and stuff, it's going to be pretty hard for them. And because I'm Infinite Tier 3, they're probably going to be spending their pallets quite a bit. Usually if I just stay Tier 2, he might get a little... Or not. Alright, he's just not going to be greedy either way, so we might as well just pop it. Maybe he'll think I have Tombstone or something. Oh, that should... maybe that's what I should have done. I should have, like, popped it close to him so he could have gotten a little more nervous at the fact that I maybe have Tombstone. Well, I guess not the fact, the possibility of me having Tombstone. You don't make that. Big lunge. They finished the main building gen, which we could care less about. Dwight has boil over, so he might have other funny perks. Might have the other funny ones that, like flip flop or something. Something to be aware of. He might not like slugging very much. Down you go. No balanced, so down she goes. I have a feeling someone's heading to the hook. I want to keep up pressure. Yep. Nice. Get rid of some pallets. This will be a moment where she feels extremely vulnerable and wants to get rid of as much as she can. Oh, shoot. There's Rebecca. The gen has been regressing for a little bit, though, so I don't know if she can finish it super quickly. I think she might be out of... Oh, and Dwight is now on Death Hook. Nice. I'm sure she's still on this. Desperately wanting to finish it. Oh, and it's halfway done now. Oh, and Dwight's dead. Well, it most certainly is about as aggressive as I thought it was gonna be. You just can't play super dumb and just let them get all of the pressure for free. They have to be stealthy against a tier 3 Myers. Similar to a nurse. I think, I mean, unlike nurse, you can actually loop a Myers, but, you know, if the Mikey finds you in the open with tier 3, you're dead. You're just dead. That's all there is to it. Oh my goodness, this teammate does not care. He's not back here. Maybe somewhere over here. And there you are. Hi. You really just let everybody die. You just stood in a corner and you let everybody die. My friend. That is a strategy, I suppose, that you can do, I guess. Whee! I might play one more. I think I'm gonna play one more because that was really short. That was a very, very short game. Yeah, let's play another. Hey, they sent me to Badham. Well, I'm about to be a very bad apple. They're gonna have to put me in disciplinary school. Hi. Feed me. Feed me. Feed me. I'm so hungry. I'm starving, Nia. Feed me. That's quite a bit of feed. And now, are they over here? Whispers went off, so they're not on this gen. So they're all kind of in the school area. Whispers is a pretty nice perk. I have a feeling as to what boon that was. Let's get as much as we possibly can. I don't really care about the boon because I have infinite tier 3, so why should I care? Unless it's exponential, then I care just slightly more. Okay, she's heading to Shack. There's no gen over here, though. Quarter of the way there. Slowly but surely, we have this. Almost halfway. We got this in the bag. Okay. Okay, let's kick this. She was watching me. Jill. Whoa, that has some progress, Jill. You naughty camper. Oh, and a Kate. Let's just give her a slash. She might use the time to heal. And you might go back on here. Yep. Crap. Oh, you stayed. Nice. Oh, I think I get you. Nice, and the jolt, double jolt. That's nice. I think a jolt was sort of needed here. We save a little bit of time. Crap. Still got a gen done. Hopefully we can put enough pressure on them before more gens pop. Get as much as we can. This is a healthy amount of stock here. Oh, that was a really good stock. That was super good. We might actually be able to pop it on you, because we never... Yep, sucked you up entirely. Drop it. Ooh, very nice. I think I'm more inclined to actually defend that area. Nope, still regressing. Healing on hook, healing on hook. And that was a silly idea. I don't even know where your savior is. Who? I think it was Steve. I think that's who saved you. I have no idea where he is though. Oh, hi Steve. Ah. Let's push him away. Either way, it's a lose-lose. We either push him towards the shack or we push him towards the main building. Both kind of suck for us. Let's see if anyone's over here. Yep. Kate. Alright, caught on to our Infinite Tier 3. Like a smart cookie. Shame we don't get the jolt, but oh well. That might be why she did that, and if that is the case, very smart. Very well done. Boink! Ugh, nice. Maybe I could defend this gen, the main building, and that one over there. There's Nia. She's heading away from here. My whispers isn't going away. Had a feeling. Nice. With how fast they're doing the gens, I think it's good to get somebody out of the game. Now they can't be in as many places, like somebody can't be over here and they can't like push all of this at once. Do. Someone over here? Yep. You have to play this palette. Oh, so close. Are they're on that one too. They're doing gens fast. Okay, they aren't like rushing it though, like it's not being pressured too much right now. That one isn't either. Okay. Is anyone? Someone is at this gen. Alright, let's stomp this. Stomp this. Oh, someone just came back in. I'm sure it's this girl heading back to this gen. There's that finished. Oh, yep, there you are. Let's push you this way. Okay, I think she still has the bottom pallet, wherever that is. She still has this pallet, of course. Now you go down. Very good. Didn't quite reach the gen over there. That would have been nice. RPU. Let's check in on this gen over here. Still regressing. Very good. Let's check in over here. And then we're going to stomp that boot in case they have exponential. Also, the noise bothers me. No one over here. Okay, very good. Waving your arms in the air like you just don't care. Okay, they're over there. We'll stomp this and head over there then. There's you. Where's your friend? I want to make sure Kate doesn't finish this gen. If Kate finishes this gen, it's all over. Did she tap it? She absolutely did. Right call on my part. Scratch is heading out. I think the right call is to slug her. I think they can have that gen done in the amount of time I have her slugged. Yep. Right call to make. Ugh, I have to go back. Steve can finish it. I can't really commit to anything until this doesn't have a lot of progress. Gonna try. There we go. Catch her in the middle of nowhere. There we go. Little bit of regression, not a lot, but it's a start. There's a hook right here we can put her on too. They still got 3/4 of the way. Okay, get rid of this bottom pallet. 2%. There's that. I'm sure they want to tap it. And then they're just gonna start marching. You marched. I can wait 10 seconds. She's not making any noise, so she doesn't have off the record. She has dead hard, remember. There's the dead hard. Now she's dead. It'll be a lot harder with 2 of them. It's still possible for them to do this with just 2 of them. Kate can migrate over to the forests. The little foresty area one. Whatever you want to call it. Tree area gen. I don't know if they're on comms. If they're on comms, that's definitely... Yep, it is a possibility. Even if they're not on comms, as long as she has knowledge of this gen, you know? Still have to play it carefully. No whispers. No whispers. So we can safely migrate. Steve will probably finish that last gen. At least Adrenaline isn't too much of a threat. She'll get the sprint burst, but that's it. Adrenaline would be a smidge threat if it was activated right at this second. They didn't use any hatch offerings. Okay, up you go. Death hook now. Steve's probably already migrating. Not over there. Oh, nope, he was just over here. There's Steve. We haven't hooked him once yet. He went upstairs, I think. He did. Nice. Want to push him the other way, I think. He has another pallet to work with, though. He's running out of them, though. He still has this one, though. No pallets in the school if he decides to go there. Nice! Wow. Surprised that got me. We're going to take a small shortcut. I'm sure she's probably on that. I think at this point... Oh, yep, she did have adrenaline. Both the gates are on my side, though. Check that real quick. Looks like we're in the clear. Boink. Her plan might be hatch. It's hard to say. There you are. She went into the classroom. She's probably gonna head to the school. Or not the school, the house, whatever you want to call it. Oh, she isn't. This area is a bit of a dead zone, though. The one character already used the pallet here. Now she's out of the dead zone. She has Shack and a whole bunch of other pallets to work with. There we go. No chance of escape. Let's break this while we're at it. Just gonna march forward. I don't think there's a ton for her to work with in here either. Yeah, she just kind of dies. So we get our last Mori. How nice is that? Do you get more points for Mori than if you were to, like, sacrifice them? Questions. Ah, they had a BNP. Oh, I'm so glad I got Mr. Steve. How dare you? I mean, I guess I brought pretty strong things too. But thank you all very much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed the review and the little lore build. Thank you all very, very much for being here. Follow me, subscribe if you would like to see or have a better chance of seeing the Halloween H20 review, which will be the next video that we cover, or next movie we cover. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you there. Take care, everybody.